Hi everyone, welcome to Evie's Toy House, and today we are going to be making more Taba Squishies. So Taba Squishies are so much fun, and that's Resin just came out with a full kit. So this is a Taba Squishies kit that comes with everything, including the molds to make your very own squishies. So we have the flex rubber mixture, we have the molds, we got some color, and we even got a palette full of mica powder to paint with. Isn't this pretty? So today we are going to be making the dragon. I think the dragon is super cute and it's going to be a lot of fun to make. So let's get started. So the mold says it needs 5 fluid ounces. Here is the measurement, and so we need 2.5 of parts A and B, but we do need to measure by weight. So for parts A, I'm going to pour it up to the 2.5 line, and then we'll match the weight with parts B. So here's parts A at 2.5, and that is 75 grams. So I'm going to tear it and then add 75 grams of parts B. And hopefully it comes up to 5. I think this is at 5, so we should be good. Let's mix it well. And now we have 30 minutes to work. I took a little bit of the mixture and mixed it with some of this gardenia white. And what I wanted to do is actually pour it into the horns section. So I'm going to make the horns white. We're going to prep the mold with some mold release cream. So we're going to rub this into the smaller crevices to make sure that it doesn't tear when we pull it out. Make sure it is everywhere, especially these little knobs here, the wings. Okay, so this should make it a lot easier to take out. So now I'm going to take a little bit of this white and just drizzle it in here into the horn section. I'm going to pour some here on the spine too. However, I think it might just slide out. So we'll see what happens after it cures. Put a little bit in the wings here. Maybe we'll just get swirls. That would be really cool too. I'm really curious in seeing how this is going to turn out. Okay, so we're going to add some purple. Let's start with about 6 drops. This color is very concentrated. Look at the purple. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. So 6 drops is more than enough. Let's go ahead and go for it and pour it in. Okay, so the face is filled and we still have some white. I want to pour it into the little wing cavities here. On this side. Add some here in the front tummy portion. And we're going to fill this all the way up to the top. Okay, so we are done. We're going to give it 3 to 4 hours to cure, and then we can demold it. Alright everyone, and our squishy is done. So you can tell because you can see that it is sticky, but it is no longer a liquid. Let's go ahead and demold, and we're going to be very careful because we have these small sections here where the toes are. Here's the tail. Okay, so the best thing to do is actually try to flip it inside out and then carefully peel it away from the mold. Oh my goodness, look at that face. Here's the horn. Gotta be careful around here. Okay, so here's our mold. I'm gonna flip it back. Make sure we don't have any residue left so we can use it next time. And here is our little dragon. Oh my goodness. He's super sticky right now. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I love the separation here. So we have the white spines, we have the white horns, and we have the white toes and the belly. How pretty is this? Oh my goodness. And it's so squishy. So let's go ahead and add the eyes. So should we go with pink or yellow eyes? Let's try pink. So he is kind of top heavy because his head's really big. Let's go ahead and just pop these eyes right here. And take a look. Our little dragon. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. And I love that you can squish him and pull him. And the material is actually really strong. So as you can see, when I was demolding, it did stretch quite a lot. So you can really play with this guy. Just look at this. What a cutie. So since we have some white here, I think we can color it. We have our little palette of colors. Look at this. Let's go ahead and add some pink. So I don't think it'll show up very well on the purple, but since we have sections of white, we can paint it. Oh, look at this. It's gonna look really good in pink. Let's paint the other one also pink. All right, now we have 2 pink horns. Let's try blue for the middle horn. Actually, this is purple. But this is kind of a shimmery purple. Let's add a little bit of shimmery green to the toes here. Look at these toes. Okay, so how about the back? So the back, we have the wings. Okay, this time let's get the blue. Just a big blue stripe down the back. And the tips of the wings here too. Look how pretty! And this set does come with some flocking powder. However, since our dragon is purple, I didn't want to add the white and cover it up. But I can show you what it looks like. So here is the hamster that I made. And this one does have the flocking powder. And it is so cool. So the flocking powder covers up the stickiness. So it is no longer sticky, but it is still very squishy. So the flocking powder really smooths it out and makes it nice and soft. Whereas our dragon is still pretty sticky. So if you like this texture, and I actually do like it, you can keep it like this, or you can add the flocking powder and make it nice and soft. So let's go ahead and put our dragon inside the bag. So this can be a gift bag, or just a place for you to keep your dragon so that it doesn't get dirty. Look at him. You can still play with it. Ooh. We totally squished it. Of course, we can also play with this one. How cool is that? Alright everyone, this was such a fun kit, and I love that it comes with everything you need to make 2 of these squishies. So if you're interested in getting this kit for yourself, they do have it on Amazon or on the Let's Resin website. And you can use my link down below in the description. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye!